Thanks for joining me again on another installment of the Writers Bloc. I'm David Mulligan, and this is Virtual Channel Network. Today, we're reviewing The Postman. Postman was written by Brian Helgeland and Eric Roth, and we're going to jump right in. There's some really great material here I want to show you. Let's go to page 84, bottom of the page. Ford is talking to the carriers, and Ford is reading in parenthetical, "Hello, all postal carriers," and the carriers, and it says in parentheticals, it says a ritual. Hello. Love it. One word, ritual. And it says so much about the passage of time between then and now, because now it has become a ritual where it didn't even exist before. Good stuff. See how little information, one word, can say so much about a change. Something to think about. There's a lot of people that go, oh, well, now it's like this, and they get into the minute details of what the change is. And in this case, he was able to communicate the entire change with one word, ritual. Because what comes with ritual, right? What are the side orders that go with it? You get a burger and fries. Well, with ritual comes practice, right? Comes rules, leaders, organization, structure, that sort of thing. And now we see this happening. And we're getting very close to the third act, and that's where it should be happening, right? I love it. I think it's really cool. Let's move on. Let's take a look. I'm going to jump pretty fast now. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am going to jump pretty fast. We're going to jump all the way. We're going to jump all the way to 116. We're looking at scene 142, the last sentence of the scene. It says, "The current takes it, and they watch it, and they watch as it continues on its way to postal Valhalla." Do you know what Valhalla is? It's heaven. I think it's Nordic heaven. The Norway people, the Vikings, believed in Valhalla. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have looked it up. But I like postal Valhalla. It's a place. It's a place for I don't know where postal mail goes after it dies. I'm not really sure. But it says a lot. Even if I don't know exactly what it is, it says a lot. I wonder if there is a postal heaven. What do you think? Probably not. There's definitely a FedEx heaven, though, isn't there? Oh, yeah. No. 119. Scene 150. The second paragraph. So all he's listed as is the bridge mayor. A bridge city mayor, a middle-aged retro hippie, steps up, and down below, the postman says, "I know you. You're famous." He says, "I was once. Not anymore." This is Tom Petty. It wasn't very good. I mean, it wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he was only given like 2 or 3 lines at most. So it was kind of a nice little cameo for him and stuff like that. Personally, if I had the power, I'd want to do much more. If he was capable. I don't know what kind of actor he is. I remember a movie a long time ago with Emilio Estevez. I cannot remember the name of the movie. It's a really poor title, too. He plays a race car driver that gets caught into the future, and one of the bad guys happens to be from the Rolling Stones, the main guy. Mick Jagger is actually in the movie, and Mick Jagger is terrible in it, but he's terrible in a great way. That's one of those movies that I just love to watch because it's so bad. I can't remember the name of it. But it has Emilio Estevez and what's his name? Mick Jagger. So check it out. It's a funny movie. But what I like about this, the reason that I'm bringing it up is because I wonder, did they approach Tom Petty? Did Tom Petty want to be in the movie and they wrote a part for him? Did Brian and Eric decide ahead of time that that's what they wanted? Was this something that Kevin Costner wanted? I don't know. But I think it's just really kind of neat that, they call him the Bridge City Mayor. They don't tell you who he is, because it's really left open. It's ambiguous. We never find out. He doesn't play music. It's not like he's going to play a song in the movie, though that wouldn't have been too bad, right? Wouldn't that be kind of cool? I don't know. I didn't write it, so. All right, so let's move on. Let's go to page 123. There is a lot of dialogue on here. And if you look at the page as a whole, it is a lot on your plate. It is a lot to digest. But I like it. I don't do it this way. I would break it up. But let me just read the second paragraph to you. This is really good. I don't think we ever really understood what they meant to us until they were gone. Getting a letter made you feel like you were a part of something bigger than yourself. No place was too far away for the postman. So nobody ever had to be alone. The postman was someone you could count on. Things just made more sense when they were around. This is theme. This is theme. This is what I think theme is. Theme is when you tell a story, especially when you're getting towards the end of the story, you bring something up to the audience that is of great value to you as the writer. You bring the value. And I think in this case, I know that, this probably came from a book or something else and Brian was put on it. I don't think he wrote this as a spec script, though it'd be really cool if he did. But I really like this part because he really boils down his value. You got to remember, he sat down to write a movie about a guy who pretends to be a United States postman after the apocalypse, after the United States has been completely destroyed, for food. Just to get by, just to get fed, he pretends he's the postman. And as it turns out, ironically, and irony is a very good part of storytelling, ironically, he what? He resurrects the United States. This is pretty cool. And here she's talking about the value in a postman. And the value in a postman is so much that even a guy pretending to be could even bring the United States back. I love it. I love it. It's good stuff. But maybe I'm just a little more sentimental than the average writer. But I'm patriotic too, of course. So, and I've got a soft spot for Kevin Costner. I like him. But well, that's about it for today, folks. Hopefully, I'll see you next week. My name is David Mulligan, and this is the Writers Bloc on Virtual Channel Network. And remember, if you can put words on the page, you're not blocked.